All right, guys, look at there. I finally got lights put on the mill so I can cut at night. I'm out here cutting some 1-bys from my mom. Well, I take that back. They're actually a 1/2 inch thick, like the privacy fence that you buy at Home Depot for $1.40 a piece. I wanted to show y'all this. Look at that right there. I'm cutting, and all that is sap. It's coming up through there, and there was some right here. It's coming back up. It's actually some right there. That was the board that I just cut off of this side. This one here. My blade, you can see my blade started burning. It was sapping up, resining up. That's what I've got cut over there. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, it's probably 20 over there. So they're about 6 feet long. Yeah, let me make sure that's right. Yeah, there's a little section down there. They're about 6 feet, 80 inches, 6'8" or so. So they're making some kind of, I don't know what, they're making something out of them. Little paint things they're gonna sell. But yeah, I bought these lights, man. These lights are supposed to be floodlights. I think they're spotlights. They don't look like a floodlight. It looks like a spotlight because it all shines right there. And then I got one in the front right here. So I mounted this one right here on the tank. There's a bungee cord. See the bungee cord there that holds up my chute that all my sawdust comes out of, my sawdust chute. And I just I bolted it up there behind it, and it shines down in front so I can see what's going on out front. That's the 35. I've had this mill about a month, and I upgraded. We were talking about upgrading. I upgraded to what was it? I upgraded to pick up a couple of big jobs that I had to go cut, and since then I've picked up several jobs. There's a couple in Warm Springs I've got to do. I get a lot of jobs around here. People just wanting the wood that I've got. That's over here. I don't know if you can see it. No, you might be able to see a little one right there. But it goes all the way. There it is. It goes all the way back there. They're about 8 foot high, 9 foot, maybe a little more. It's a little old log deck I've got. But right now I've been cutting off and away during the week, and it pays pretty good, or I wouldn't be doing it. And then I've got this one in the back here, back to the lights. I've got the light in the back mounted right to the gas tank there. Somebody's gonna say, oh, that'll catch fire. Well, if it doesn't, got insurance or whatever. But it's mounted here. They're pretty solid. And I can see the mill when it's up. I can see the mill back here. What I've got to do all the way back, I mean, it's not all the way up, but I can see these are the controls to let the logs, the log deck, and not move all my stuff. We'll walk back up to the front here, and I won't pull it back because it's not switched on. I turned it off to take this video. I actually just got finished cutting. It's 8:41, and see there, see all that wood that I cut over there, and then that's the front. So I'm still trying to get these positioned the way I want them. This one here is a little harder because it's on the bungee cord, so it tends to move a little easier. I had it angled because I was cut right there, and I wanted to be able to see what was going on right in front of me. But as you can see, I can see the whole log deck pretty much. Everything's tied in. It's tied in right there. Here's my on and off switch. That's the off. And now it's back on. I can turn the head off and it stays on. They stay on, the head's off. So I can't do anything, move it forward, back, up or down. I can move these, but I can't move the head or anything, but the light's still on. And I can close this down. Let me move, take the key out. I can close it down. Keys in my hands, lights are still on. I hooked them in. I bought these lights from they're Rough Country lights. I don't know if you can see that. Rough Country. They're Rough Country lights. I bought them from Trucks and Stuff out of LaGrange. I hooked the positive up here, the hot wire here, and then the ground there, and then run them. I run this light over here. It runs up under, through here, and then comes out, and it's all zip tied. And the other one runs over behind through this little. There's a little. I don't know. Can you see it there? Let me hold it with this hand, see if you can see it. There's a. There it is. That right there. It runs in there, and then back behind, and then over the side, and then it comes down in front. This right here runs down up under here. When and I messed this up. If you plan on doing this, you see this and you plan on putting a light on, let your head all the way up. I messed up. I tied it all up tight, and then I went to lift my head up, and it was like it wouldn't go up, and I was fixing to break the wire. Luckily, I didn't have this right here. I didn't have this on and off switch tied down yet. So you want to lift your head all the way up, and then see how much slack you need. And then when you get your slack, then you can see. When you get your slack in there, you can pull it down and tie it up like I did there. I'll show you again tomorrow during the daylight hours. I'm gonna show you it lifts all the way up. Right there. And then I still got a little bit of play in there. I ain't got much play, but there's a little bit of play in there. And if I have to, I can always, you know, if I have to come up, it's 31, a little over 31 and a half, about 32 inches right there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's 31 right here at the bottom is 31. And I still got plenty of play. And if I have to, I'll close this lid down a little bit. Even with it down, I still got play. So, yep, I just wanted to give an update. Put these on here today, and so far I'm liking them. It's a lot cooler cutting outside at night than it is in the daytime. And I don't have me letting it back down. I don't have a barn yet for it. I don't think I'll take them off if I ever do get a barn and lights on it. I'll probably just leave them on there for if I go somewhere, and I can cut at night if I'm somewhere else and they're in a hurry to get the wood cut. I can cut longer because the daylight hours is fixing. I mean, like I said, it's 8 and it's dark here already. So I'm gonna turn this around here. Like I said, it's 8 o'clock. The day is starting to get shorter. So now I've got lights on the mill and I can cut. The good thing about this was it was battery operated. So it's key start, and there's an alternator on there, so I don't run the battery dead necessarily, but the alternator charges it. It was hooked in. I was hooked into the alternator. I didn't really want to hook it to the battery. I wanted to hook it to the alternator because it's power and I don't have to worry about trying to recharge the battery every time. Now, right now, because it's not on, we are running the battery, but I'm not going to leave it on, so I'll turn it off. And the alternator does charge the battery, yes, when it's running, but I wanted to hook it to the alternator. I wasn't positive if I was going to have enough wire to run all the way over to the gas tank when I put it on there. So got my shirt dirty. Cutting pine. So in the morning I've got to get these stacked and let them dry for a day or two, and then get them to Mom so she can do what she's got to do. Decorate them or something for some kind of arts and crafts thing they're doing down in town this weekend. Comment below if you like it, and like and subscribe.